Good day, I'm Stacey Ann Smith, and this is your GIS News for November 20. The Central Treasury Management System, CTMS, will assume overall management of public sector finances effective April 1, 2013. The newly instituted CTMS, which is a critical component of the government's economic reform program, is now in operation for only some government entities. Finance and Planning Minister Dr. Peter Phillips says by the 1st of April 2013, the entire public sector will operate on the basis of a central treasury management system, with a central treasury account being operated out of the Bank of Jamaica. He says this should result in hundreds of millions of dollars in savings to the consolidated fund and help increase the efficiency of public sector financial management. The Agriculture and Fisheries Ministry has awarded a $60 million contract to carry out infrastructure works that will precede the construction of 39 homes for former sugar workers. DR Foot Construction Company Limited has been contracted to do the work at the Spicy Hill Barracks relocation site in Trelawney. The infrastructure works should be completed by April 2013, after which the units will be built to house 97 former sugar workers. The units will be allotted based on the number of family members to be resettled and will comprise adequate land space for small-scale economic activities. Tenure for each residence will be freehold, with a 5-year restriction placed on the sale or transfer of the properties after resettlement. The United Nations Conference on Trade and Development is pledging its support of Jamaica and other poor nations who are lobbying for a review of their classification as middle-income countries. That assurance came from UNCTAD Secretary General Dr. Supashai Panishipak, who was speaking on GIS TV's Issues and Answers recently. He said the threat of increased indebtedness of poor countries made the case for the review and creation of a more inclusive and sustainable development framework.
Inclusive development, that means that you look at growth, you look at distribution, and you look at the distribution of your output. You don't look only at the income per capita or growth alone. So this is something that we are trying to get our hands on to help all these countries that have become more and more indebtedness. You are going to see that a lot of middle-income countries are becoming more indebted.
Climate Change Minister Robert Pickersgill says it's critical that Jamaica's voice be heard in the upcoming International Climate Change Conference planned for Doha, Qatar later this month. Minister Pickersgill is heading Jamaica's delegation to the 18th Conference of Parties to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, scheduled for November 26 to December 7. The minister says this meeting will result in some critical decisions being made, and the country needs to have a voice in those discussions.
We must ensure that the country has political and technical delegates at the highest level to engage in negotiations to represent Jamaica's interests. This will demonstrate to the global community that we insist on being part of the solution and that we want to have our concerns integrated into the decisions made.
Jamaica's lead negotiator at the conference, Clifford Malong, says, among other things, negotiations to decide on a second commitment period for the Kyoto Protocol should be finalized at the Doha conference. This has implications for commitments to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and opportunities for carbon trading projects. The conference will also decide whether to make the Green Climate Fund fully operational. The Portia Simpson Miller Foundation has received $300,000 from the Chinese embassy to assist its efforts. The donation was presented to patron of the foundation, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller, at the annual fundraising reception held recently. She thanked the embassy for its support and congratulated the foundation for its work.
Show me a prosperous nation, and I show you an educated people. And I want to thank you for placing a focus on education, on children and on the youth, our seniors and persons with disabilities.
The foundation is a non-partisan charitable organization established in 2010 and provides assistance in the areas of education and social welfare. And finally, the Jamaica Information Services Radio Department has won the 2012 inaugural Positive Images in the Media Award. The inaugural award was created by the Jamaica Council for Persons with Disabilities. It recognized the GIS's work in highlighting and promoting the services and initiatives that benefit persons with disabilities.
The Jamaica Information Service is the primary media arm of the government. Its sensitive, well-researched and detailed coverage of stories that most affect persons with disabilities has played a pivotal role in enlightening and uplifting people throughout our society.
And that's it for GIS News Today. I'm Stacey Ann Smith. Thank you for watching.